All right. I guess we're live. Let me know if you guys can hear me because this is my first time going live using my computer. So hopefully everything's good on here. I actually like this on the computer a little better. I get a little bit more of a wider shot. Um, so let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me see. Um, Now I got to learn how to use this because I've been going live. I've went live at least 5 times, but it's always been through my phone. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna just run through some of these pop out dashboard, channel live settings. What's this channel? Choose. Okay, close that. All right. Welcome to your live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Blah blah blah. This is the share screen. I guess I want to share the screen. Oh, so you can see what's on the computer. I'm not trying to do that. Um, you don't have access to this feature. What I don't know what that is. All right. Well, anyways, I'm live. So let's see if we can get some people on here. Uh, I think I went live maybe a week or so ago, kind of celebrating the fact that I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm at 1,020 now. So that was a big thing for me because I've been shooting these videos for about 5 years and I finally hit the mark. Hold up, let me see what this does right here. This is okay. Forget that. I'm out of here. All right. All right. Like I was saying, I finally hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is big for me. So I'm trying to take this YouTube thing a little more seriously. I mean, I do take it seriously, but I'm trying to put more effort into it, hoping that I can monetize it. And, sky's the limit pretty much what I can do with this thing. So make sure you give me a thumbs up. Um, and make sure if you're not subscribed already to my channel, to subscribe to the channel. If you like building things, if you're into behind the scenes of the aluminum structures I build, behind the scenes of what it's like running a small construction company. You like the banter, in the construction sites. I mean, and you want to learn some things. I got 25 plus years of experience. I pretty much grew up doing this. I learned from my dad. He had his own company. I worked for him for a long time before I did my own thing, and now I'm doing my own thing, and I'm having fun with it. So tonight, my goal is just to go live and just answer any questions that you guys might have about the business, about the projects I've done. If you're trying to work on a project yourself, you might have a question that you're trying to ask. You might have some business, construction related stuff. You might have some personal questions. Maybe you've been watching me for a while and you're wondering, things that you've seen on here. Whatever the topic of discussion is, that's what it is. Whatever you want to talk about, that's what I want to do. And I just want to celebrate the 1,000 subscriber mark. I want y'all to keep subscribing. And if you're a follower of the channel, say what's up. Let's see if I got this chat working, because I'm not sure. Like I said, this is my first time doing it on the computer. Um, let me try this out. Let me write something. I'm gonna just write what up, what up in the chat. See if it okay. It does work. Okay. And as always, we are taking super chats. Um, um, I'm monetized for super chats. That's about it for now. Um, but we'll get there. Show your support for solid makers. What's this? Engage with your audience. How's that? Answer your questions live. Start Q. I guess I'll do that. I don't know. Um, all right. Uh, anyone on here? Definitely. Let me know where you're from. We're gonna wait a little while. I'm gonna see if I can get some people on here. Usually when I do these lives, I'm always surprised I'm always surprised of the different people I get in here. I think last time we had someone from Iran in here, then I had someone from Nigeria in here. Definitely people across the country. Definitely people around Florida. A lot of do-yourself people. So I get just random people in here sometimes that just watch the videos, and I want to hear from everybody. Bear with me because this is my first time going live on the computer, so I'm just trying to make sure everything's working here. And don't mind the background; those are my wife sells on eBay, so we're always at the Goodwills, thrifted, flea markets. These are a few stuff that we found there. This is just some random painting I don't even know. This actually came from the Washington D.C. Museum. It's a replica, obviously. It's not the real thing. It's called oil on canvas. Yeah, oil on canvas, linen, oil on linen. I'm sorry, oil on linen, which is like supposedly like the next best thing to the original. And then I got my boombox. Uh, I got this old 80s, 90s radio. I don't know what year it's from, but I like collecting vintage like radios and stuff like that because I used to do music, which I'll get into them stories later down the road on the channel, and you're gonna be very surprised if you don't know about that part. But yeah, we'll get into that in the future. But right now, it's about construction. It's about solid makers, and it's about just staying on the grind. These last 2 years, I've been a grind. To be honest, I'm gonna make a video talking about that. Um, I think I'm gonna make that my next video, one of my next videos talking about that. And you have to be really resilient when you have your own company, and especially on these times right now. Um, it's like it's like a roller coaster. You got your good times, you got bad times. The good thing about it is when you go through these bad times is they're not gonna last forever. And when you're down, there's nowhere to go but up. So the last 2 years, the business has been it's been slow, compared to the prior years, and it's just because the economy is just been nuts. Period. A lot of people don't have the same funds they did. People are hurting. The customers are hurting. Material costs have skyrocketed through the roof. I mean, dang, I'm going to buy eggs, and those are expensive. Milk is expensive. Food's expensive. Everything's expensive, and everyone's feeling the pinch, and it's reflecting in the business. But I think it's going to get better. And the good thing about that is you can't stay down forever. So I want to make a video talking about how I've been able to be resilient because me getting a job is just not an option. I like working for myself. I like having my own business. It gives me a certain kind of freedom that I enjoy. And, it took me a long time to get my own business, to finally make it work, to finally make it happen. And I'm not going back. So failure is literally not an option at all. And I want to talk about that in one of the videos, upcoming videos. I see we got a couple people on here. Uh, Say what's up in the chat. Um, Throw me a thumbs up and let me know what part of the country or what part of the world you're from, where you're tuning in from. I'm always surprised to hear where people are coming in from. Let me fix this right here. I'm in my trusted office right here. This is where I pretty much do everything. That's where I do my estimates. This is where I edit my videos at. This is where I brainstorm on ideas because I consider myself a businessman, not just a builder. And I'm always thinking about business. I'm always thinking of ways to hustle and like do new things, and always thinking of ways that I can use this business to pivot into other areas and other businesses. And that's part of what this YouTube channel is about. I have ideas, I have goals that I want to reach with the channel, and I'm hoping that we can get there with the channel. Um, Let me see. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. I have almost 300 videos up, and these are full-length projects. These are not like we go and we're done in like a couple hours. Most of these projects, a lot of these projects, they could be anywhere from a day to a week to 2 weeks, and they're in one video. They're an entire project. The behind the scenes, you learn some things. a little bit of how to in there, a lot of joking and banter with the fellas, and just the everyday real life of what it's like running the business and what my life is like, as far as my business life is concerned at Solid Makers. And we're out of Florida, just in case you don't know. I'm out of Clewiston, Florida, to be exact. What's my favorite video? To be honest, right now my favorite video is it's the one we got it's a screen enclosure that I did in Fort Myers. And I suffered on that screen enclosure because if you don't know, Fort Myers is about an hour, almost an hour and a half from here. So we'd have to wake up like at 3 o'clock in the morning to get there. Um, we had a lot of hiccups on that build because I don't build pool enclosures all the time. I know how to build them. I built a whole bunch throughout my life, throughout my trades career, but we don't build pool cages that often. So it'd been a while since we had built one, and then this was a pretty big one, and then it was out of town, and usually we're nearby where we can build the cage, and we streamline a lot of things. We can build it here. We can throw it on a trailer, take it to the job site. Well, this one I had to build everything over there in Fort Myers, and we mainly do like screen rooms. We do a lot of screen rooms. That's my bread and butter. But that pool cage, that's my favorite video. I had a lot of fun with it. Um, I mean, a lot of my favorites. For me, the videos, aside from them getting me business, I mean, I have a lot. I can watch my videos and they just take me back. I remember all the memories, all the good times because there's a lot of joking going on in them. I mean, I love the a lot of the Fort Myers videos. We had a good time on. We were mad busy when we were doing the. I think Hurricane Ian had hit Fort Myers, and then we spent like almost a whole year just going out there every day. We were waking up like at 3 o'clock in the morning, leaving out of here by 4 or 5, getting back from dusk till dawn. By the time we get back, it's nighttime, time to go to sleep. And that's all we did was just work, 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 grind. And I had a good crew. I do have a good crew still. But lucky for me, my crew was solid, literally solid, solid makers. They were a solid crew. They're down to work long hours, no complaining, no slacking, and we have a good time doing it. I mean, we're joking. Everybody likes, it's just good times, man. And we were making money. Um, that was before, as I was just talking about, that was before the economy kind of went down a little bit. But that's the way this business is. It's like it's a roller coaster. You got ups, you got downs. The good thing is right now we've been kind of going down, so we're bound to go back up again. When it goes up, stack your money, invest it, do what you gotta do, hold on to it, and just be ready that it's gonna go back down again. It's gonna go back up. That's just the way it is. Chad, where are you out of? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna keep repeating this. So if you're watching this on the replay, if you're live, just make sure you subscribe. I want to get some more subscribers. I'm trying to get my watch time hours up. So uh that's the last key to get monetized. I have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to get like 4,000 watch time hours within the last 365 days. So I'm almost there, but I need a little bit more. So if you guys want to binge out one day, go get you some popcorn, go through one of the playlists, and just watch a couple of videos back to back. Um, I'd be very grateful. Okay, you're in the South Florida area. You're right around where I'm at. I'm in Clewiston. I mean, South Florida. I'm right here. Matter of fact, I probably have to go to Palm Beach tomorrow. I got to do something out there, so I'll be out that way tomorrow. I got to go look at a job and get some material. So I'll probably be heading out that way tomorrow. Yeah, I work currently. I cover all the way from Wellington, Waxahachie area, all the way to Fort Myers. That's the area we're willing to go work. And my primary bread and butter is Clewiston and LaBelle. Um, I'm located in Clewiston, so I'm like right in the middle. I'm driving distance from both sides, but I'm trying to focus more on just Clewiston, LaBelle, and Fort Myers, Lehigh, Alva, uh, Moorhaven too. I get some jobs in Moorhaven. Matter of fact, got to go do a job later this week, I believe, in Moorhaven. Montura too. There's a lot of Montura jobs. Pioneer, Flagco. I got a lot of people from Miami that are buying spots in Montura, and I'm getting a lot of work out there. A lot of seamless gutter jobs. I just did a cool screen room slash case screen enclosure. I got a video. I split it up into two parts. We did the concrete for it. It's a nice big structure. I did it for somebody that's from Miami, and they got a spot out there also, and it's just like their fun spot. And they had this idea. They had an idea. They wanted some to put their jacuzzi in and to put a pool table in, and I built that for them. They gave me full range to let me do what I wanted to do. They said just make it look nice, and I got two videos out of it. And we took a while on that. I had problems pulling the dang permits. That's one thing, is I've been having problems pulling permits out here. I'm licensed, but man, everything's out of whack over here right now. I don't know what's going on with the permits. Um, it's the building officials. They got so much going on and so much building going on in LaBelle, I believe, and it's just hurting me. I'm not used to this. Usually, it used to take like a week to 2 weeks to get a permit. I'm currently waiting for one of my permits. It's been 4 weeks and nothing. They tell me that at least 4 to 6 weeks, which for some spots, it's I guess that's normal, but for me here, that's not really, that hasn't been the norm. It's starting to become the norm, but the problem is they're outsourcing everything. Everything is getting outsourced. Everything. Like the building officials that are taking care of my permits, they're not even from Henry County. They're they're out in Miami or Fort Lauderdale, and I guess they're sending the permits and stuff out there. They're looking through and proving them, sending the paperwork back here, and there's not even anyone that I can directly talk to that's in charge in person to fight my cases sometime. All right, let's see this. Let me look at something real quick. All right. All right. I'm gonna hang out for a little while longer. Like I said, we're trying to get this YouTube thing going. I'm trying to get this YouTube thing going. I'm trying to work on these lives so I can answer any Q&A from the people. If you're interested in this type of thing, I'm a licensed contractor. I have my own construction business. This is your time to ask away, whether it's that project you're trying to do and you don't know what size of screen to use, what size of spline. You have no idea what a 1x2 is, what type of screws, how to pull the permit. This is your chance to ask. Even the cost questions. You're trying to figure out how much something should cost. Q&A is live and open right now. Let me see this. And I usually try to drop a short every day. Well, the schedule I'm trying to do right now is we're dropping a short every day, once a day at least, kind of to help drive traffic and bring in new viewers. But I'm really more focused on the long form videos. Um, so I'm doing one long form video a week, and I'm releasing them on Fridays as of right now, and then I'm doing a short every day. I think I might go live on Tuesdays, depending on how today goes. Um, I've kind of just been doing them randomly whenever. Even today, I scheduled it, but I scheduled it like an hour before I was going live. I'm just testing out this. I'm testing it out. I'm trying to figure out the good times to go live. Trying to figure out what you guys want to see. Um, because I want to make this YouTube thing grow. But I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear some questions. I want to hear where you're from. Um, if you watch the videos and you've been watching them, let me know. Let me know what I could work on, what you like about them or don't like about them. Let me know your professions. Are you just a do-it-yourself, or are you just randomly watching YouTube and you just want to watch these videos? Let me know your thoughts. And if you're catching the replay on this and you have a question about any kind of question, pretty much just leave a question in the comments. It all comes to me and I try to answer all the questions. As long as it's a legit question, I will answer it, or a legit comment, I will answer it. If you're just on there trying to ruffle some feathers, it's not going to work with me. But other than that, if you want to get a hold of me, it's very easy. Just leave a comment. Leave a comment in any of the videos and I will see it. This is the first time I go live around this time too. I'm just curious about, because YouTube told me that this would be a good time to go live, but I don't know. Um, I don't know. They told me that this is a good time to go. I've went live other times, and I've never went live this late. I'm usually eating, kick back, watching one of my shows. I get in these modes where I binge on a show for like 3 or 4 months. I do one show at a time. What is this? The Go Mountain. Okay. All right. We are live. And right now, there's no one left on here. And I'm not ashamed to say that, because it all starts out from something. When I did my first video, uh, I had probably like one view for the first 6 months. And that one view was probably me. And slowly but surely, people started subscribing. People started watching. And I got a long way to go, but I know things take time. And you got to start somewhere. This is probably the fifth time I go live. So we're gonna keep doing them, and hopefully I can get more people on here. I gotta figure out when's the best time to go live, kind of how to promote these, and I need to figure out what you guys want to even talk about or hear about. Um, I'm a construction guy. I have my own business. I have a construction company. We build pool cages, screen enclosures. We install seamless gutters. It's a small 3-man crew. I'm one of the men, uh, but it works for me. And I think I have a lot of knowledge to teach. For the longest I can remember, I dreamed about having my own business. Before I had my own business, I worked for a long time for my dad, and I learned the trade from him. But I used to see guys that had their own business where I don't care what they did. If they cut hair and they worked for themselves, and it was just like, and they had the smallest, they did it out their house, but they had no boss. I was wowed by that, because I was like, wow, these guys work for themselves. They don't have a boss. They just get to control their own destiny. And that's how I look at my life. And I like to control my own destiny. And this construction company is giving me the ammunition to do that. So and I'm very grateful for it. But it didn't go without me earning my stripes. I worked for my boss for like 17 years. And if you've ever worked for your dad, then it's not easier for family. So it's not like I had it easy. And I learned all the tricks of the trade just by going out there and doing them. Hot days, hot summers, long days, early mornings, getting chewed out, stressed, little pay because my dad didn't give me any special treatment. I had to earn my keep. So and I appreciate it. I love him for all that. I mean, my dad's taught me everything I know. And I wouldn't be half the man I am without him. Uh, Let me see this. On the computer, it's a little easier to do it, but there's a couple features I don't have on here. I usually do it with my phone. This is the first time that I go live through the computer, and it's pretty straightforward, but there's a couple of features that I don't have on here that I had on the phone. Let me see. I'm gonna log into my phone, and I'm gonna see. I want to see something. Let me see. I want to see what you guys see, which is pretty much that. Okay, I guess that's click on that.
Okay, I guess that's
Okay. So there's a small little delay.
okay. I guess that's
Okay.
so there's a small little delay.
All right, let me get out here.
So there's a small little delay.
All right. I'm just experimenting. Bear with me. I'm experimenting, trying to learn this a little bit. It's gonna get better as time goes on. Um, if you're watching the replay, make sure you subscribe. I want to get the subscribers up, but more than anything, I want to get the watch time hours up. So go watch the video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go through the content a little bit here and kind of just briefly talk about it. Um, Someone asked me earlier what was my favorite video. The favorite video is one that pops up on the front. It's called "Making a Pool Screen Enclosure." It's a 33-minute video, but it's a 33-minute video taken from like a 7-day job. I think it took us 7 days, 5 to 7 days, one of those, somewhere in there. And it was me waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to get all the way to Fort Myers. And I was stressed out. I was tired. Um, yeah, I was stressed out because it requires a lot of thinking when you're doing these cages. A lot of cuts, a lot of math, and they're heavy. Like really, we were kind of undermanned. We did the majority of the job with just me and two other guys, and these were some heavy jokers. So we were kind of undermanned, but we made it work. And that's my favorite video. And I got the newest video, it's called a rotted fascia and super gutter replacement. Now, this video right here, I actually hate doing those types of jobs. But as we were talking about earlier with the economy and everything, the opportunity came to do it. And I'm not turning out any jobs right now. And I'm pretty happy I did it because it's been some years since we did a job like this. It was a gutter, it's a super gutter. If you don't know what a super gutter is, it's the gutter that's on the pool cage. It's attached to the fascia. Now, all the wood behind it was rotted. Now, in order to replace all that wood, you have to take the super gutter off. You have to disconnect the pool cage, but without it falling, change all the wood, put the super gutter back, reconnect the cage. So, anyways, we did that. We installed new soffit. Uh, we changed the rotted wood, put new wood. We wrapped it with aluminum. We attached the pool cage back. It came out really good, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Renato's a good carpenter, so we knocked it out pretty good. So that's the latest video I just did, and I'm looking for more work like that. That's actually a type of work. It's called rotted. I'm sorry, it's called super gutter repair, rotted fascia. You can see like where it says rotted and then upgraded, and a lot of people are scared to do those types of jobs because I know the roofers for this house didn't want to touch it. Why? They can mess with the fascia and the soffit, The part they're scared of was the disconnecting the super gutter from the fascia with the pool cage. So they turned it down. Aluminum guys don't like doing the carpentry part about it. So then you have to find the right company that's willing to do both. And with my company, I have a good carpenter, which is Renato, because we've done when I worked for my dad, we did everything. We didn't just do aluminum. We've done roofs, shingle, metal. We've done remodels. We built a whole house from scratch up, from the bottom up. A lot of foundation for houses, like the foundation that they build the houses on. We did a whole bunch of them, including in the early 2000s. Um, a lot of driveways, obviously, um, siding, a lot of siding jobs, like a lot of carpentry stuff, as well as the aluminum stuff. So it was nothing for Renato to jump in there and get his carpentry hat on. And then of course we did the massive screen room, which I was talking about in Ventura, and it's cool. I mean, I had to split that up into 2 videos, and you can see the whole process. You can see the foundation we pour for it. I got some point of view footage of us pouring the foundation, and I got a lot of the footage of us actually building the cage and the screen room. You can see the big old beams and posts that we use. We use some heavy posts for this job, and some heavy beams for the job. So that was cool. I got tutorials on here on how to install screen. Like that, that's one of my videos that brings a lot of people every day. Like you might have found it through that video. And I mean, it's like a 2.5 minute video. If you don't want to hire a guy to change your screen, and you're trying to figure out how do I change the screen, that's the video for you. Go on there, look at it, and if you want to change your own screen, I got a video showing you how to do that. What else? We actually got there's a lot of videos on how to do like screen rooms. And I say how to lightly, because it's not like I sit there and hold your hand and walk you through the whole process, but I show you. If you know how to read between the lines, and you don't need anyone to hold your hand, you will learn a lot. You will learn like the steps of the beams that we use, the screws, the process. You'll learn all that just by watching the videos. If you get a chance and you go on the channel, go in the playlist section, and then click on the screen enclosures, porches, and pool cages masterclass. Those are the most popular videos, so chances are you're gonna like what's on there if you're into that type of thing. And just watch, just pick your poison and just watch. Go back here. I even got some footage on here of the last hurricane that hit. This was what, a year ago. So what hurricane hit over here in I forgot what hurricane passed, but I got a whole vlog of when I was building a screen room in the middle of that. I was worried it was going to get knocked down. You need to watch that. Let me see. I got a lot of Fort Myers. The whole time we were in Fort Myers. Like if you go on here on the daily vlog for 2023, that's the year we were in Fort Myers for after Hurricane Ian hit. You can see a lot. I mean, you can see all the damage, all the places that we fixed that were damaged. We're on Fort Myers. There's the one where we're on Fort Myers Beach, and you can see all the craziness, man. All the craziness. And we were out there fixing up pool enclosures. I just uploaded a short yesterday with Chris. It's from an old video we did. It's called Grandpa's Mad. 12-hour shift has Grandpa fuming. That got like 3.9 thousand views. I thought it's pretty funny. Yeah, I got so many videos. I got 293 videos to be exact. And in case you're wondering why you should even watch these videos, well, let me read you my Solid Maker's description. I've been doing construction for 20 plus years. 25 plus years, really. I learned the trade from my dad. I'm the owner of Solid Makers Aluminum Structures, a construction company located in Clewiston, Florida. In this channel, I like to take you behind the scenes of the weekly builds, vlogs, mainly building aluminum structures, rescreening pool screen enclosures, construction and concrete. Basically, my life as a contractor in Florida. Basically, I build aluminum screen porches, carports, screen enclosures, and install seamless gutters. And I even do hurricane storm panels. We service LaBelle, Clewiston. At the moment, Laxahatchee, the Acreage, Wellington, Royal Palm, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Alva, Lehigh, Moorhaven, Montura, Pioneer. Yeah, you can go on my website and solidmakersaluminum.com. If you have a Facebook page too, you can find us on Facebook. I put a lot of content on Facebook as well. I try to put a little bit of different content on there. So YouTube has its own thing and Facebook has its own thing. There's some stuff that I put on Facebook that I don't put on YouTube. And there's some stuff I put on YouTube that I don't put on Facebook. And there's some stuff that I put on both. Yeah. Overall, it was pretty quiet tonight here. I'm really surprised because YouTube has this AI on the back end, and I pretty much asked it, when's a good time for me to go live? It told me today would be a good time because there's a lot of my viewers online, but I don't know. I've had more interaction all the other times that we go live. Nonetheless, if you're catching this on the replay, subscribe, like, leave a comment. And just watch the video. I want to get the watch hours up. That's the main thing. If you're into my videos, you're into this, and you want to see me succeed, just do your part. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing to like it. It costs you nothing to share it. It costs you nothing to just watch the videos. Put it on background. Um, you know. All right, we're getting into 40 minutes here, almost here. It's 7:37. For the people that are on here, I want to hear where you're from. If you got any questions, any thoughts. I like to hear where you're from, though. That's the main thing. Because I've said it a couple times. I'm always surprised. The last stream I had someone from Iran in here. The stream before that I had some people from Nigeria on here. I'm expecting just to have like a whole bunch of Florida people on here, but I'm always surprised when there's people from like other countries. And it surprises me the different types of people around the world that watch my content. I'm always surprised by it. What is this? Oh. Huh. Okay, let's take this off. All right, bear with me. I'm looking at the dashboard here. Trying to figure out. The only time I can really tinker with this is when I'm actually live. So that's what I'm doing right now. So that the next time I come live with you, that I know what I'm doing at least a little bit using this. Pop out dashboard. What's this? Okay. Huh. All right. All right. I think I'm gonna end it here. If you're watching this on the replay, leave a comment. You can leave a comment here on one of the other videos. I want to go live again, but I need to get some kind of a consensus. When's the best time to go live? Just put, you can leave in the comments. Um, I don't know, leave in the comments maybe a day, times of the day. I need to get a consensus because I want to come up here when the majority of my viewers are on here so we can have a little more fun, a little more discussion on here. Either way, it's been good. I'm celebrating 1,000+ subscribers on YouTube. If you're watching this and you're a subscriber, or you've been watching my videos and you haven't subscribed, then subscribe. If you've already done that and you watch the videos and you want to help me out to continue to watch more, go on the playlist. There's plenty of videos. I doubt you've watched all of them. So go on here. I want to get my watch time hours up. Leave a comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you on the next one. All right.